You want to drop out of the award show? You can't do that.
Max, I just don't have the time to handle it right now. I'm doing 5 shows next week, plus Daisy rehearsals.
We're only talking 5 rehearsals.
5 very intense rehearsals. You said it yourself.
Well, that's because I want this to be the best show the industry's ever seen.
Yeah, well, if I'm in it, it won't be. I'll just ruin it.
What are you talking about? You're going to be terrific. I can't believe you're going to let Spring walk away with all the glory.
Listen, I don't really give a damn about Spring Sky right now. She can have all the glory and all of the applause. I'm too concerned about my sister to care about anything.
Megan, we're all worried about Sarah, and we want to help her.
Yeah, well, I can't help her if I'm not available. Now, Sarah counts on me. I'm the only one that she can confide in.
We'll work the rehearsals around you.
I appreciate that, Max, but it wouldn't be fair to the rest of the cast and crew. I belong with Sarah right now.
I can see how upset you are, and I understand your commitment to your sister. That's Max talking. As producer of the 3rd Annual Daisy Awards, however, I have to say I'm going to have to hold you to your commitment to the show.
Are you serious?
I am dead serious. You wanted to be in the number, you're in it, you're going to stay in it.
Don't move around or don't talk too much, okay?
What happened? What am I doing here in this hospital bed?
We brought you up here after you blacked out in Larry's office.
Blacked out?
Yeah. We don't know what happened. Larry's really concerned about you.
Well, I think I just got upset over Austin terrorizing me, but I mean, I'm fine now.
Yeah, well, Larry wants to make sure, so he's gonna run some more tests.
More tests? Oh, God, this can't be.
Austin?
Hey, you know, I gotta give you credit. You did a damn good job getting rid of Michael.
Look, you've got to get out of here.
No way. Oh, I don't need that broom after all, okay?
Didn't you hear what Michael said? They're going to be televising the Daisy Awards from this hotel. And the dressing rooms are going to be right next door.
So?
So this place is going to be swarming with people.
Well, that's okay. I'm a people kind of a...
Oh, Austin, will you stop joking around?
I am not joking around, Gabrielle. And I'm not going anywhere until you give me what I want.
I don't understand how you are just standing around when all hell is breaking loose.
Clint is right. I mean, we come over here to tell you Sarah's been taken to the hospital, and you're barely batting an eyelash.
I was stunned, Vicky. You know how much I care about Sarah?
Well, of course we do. That's what's got me scratching my head. The Asa I know would have hired his own army by now and been trying to track that weasel down.
Oh, believe me, Clint, Rafe and his men are doing everything humanly possible to
Well,
track
as far
down.
as I'm concerned, Sarah is family. And this family has always... They don't leave it up to other people to try and protect us. We take care of our own. Now, maybe Rafe is doing all he can, but there comes a time when we have to stand together and do it ourselves.
Clint is right. Sarah is absolutely petrified, and so am I, that Austin is out there somewhere just waiting to get her again. Now, she was lucky this time. What happens the next time he sneaks into Beau's house?
I don't think he'll ever bother her again.
Asa, how on earth can you say that? My God, he's raped her once, and he's been tormenting her ever since. If we don't do something to protect Sarah, he's going to continue to torment her. He may rape her again. He may kill her the next time. Now, is that what you want?
Oh, Vicky, of course not.
Then why are you digging your heels in, Pa? Why aren't you doing something to hunt that weasel down?
Asa, darling, tell them.
Tell us what?
If you don't, I will.
What's going on, Pa?
Please, Asa. We're all family here. Everybody's concerned about Sarah. It's time that Viki and Clint knew the truth.
I am wanting...
No, it's time that they knew it. Austin is dead.
What?
Austin's dead?
Yes. When he raped Sarah, she didn't just wound him. She killed him.
Why in the hell didn't you tell us about this, Pa? Why didn't you tell us about this when it first happened?
I didn't want Sarah going to jail for finally giving that no-good snake what he deserved.
When are you going to stop taking the law into your own hands?
Oh, look what's talking. A minute ago, you're going to hire your own posse to track Austin down.
That's different, and you know it.
Wait a minute. Where's the body?
Cord and I buried it up in Lantana Mountain.
Oh, my God.
Cord's in on this?
I sent Cord up to try and stop Asa. It was too late.
Asa, you have done some terrible things in your life, but this?
I didn't know what Austin had done to Sarah. And when I found out, the die had been cast, and I figured the sensible thing to do is to stick to the story.
Well, the sensible thing to do is to put an end to this whole stupid charade, go to the police and tell them the truth. And that is exactly what we are going to do.
Sarah, what is?
I've just been so confused lately. You know, I can't seem to get a hold of my emotions, and my reality doesn't seem to be hooking up with everyone else's reality. And then you tell me that Austin's dead.
He is dead.
Not for me, he's not. I'm telling you, he was at the house. He kissed me. Bo, I can still feel his hands on me.
Listen, just stop thinking about that.
I can't stop thinking about it. I'm confused. I'm frightened of everything.
I think that you just need some more rest. A lot of rest. And you probably need something to calm your nerves. Look, I'm going to be right here with you. Together, we're going to be able to deal with it.
No.
No, what?
No, there's no reason for you to stay here. I'm sure I'm going to be just fine. Whatever it is, I can handle it alone.
What is it you want?
You know damn well what I want. I want the $50,000 that you took off of my so-called dead body. And I'm not going anywhere until I get it.
Austin, it could take me a few days to get $50,000 together.
Hey, that's okay. I'm not in any big hurry, okay? I'm not in the mood to just take the money and run. Not now.
What do you mean, not now?
Well, I told you, I'm kind of a people person. And I love show business people, so being that I'm going to be surrounded by them, I might as well just stick around and have me some fun.
Fun?
Don't be looking at me like I got a knot tied in my kite string. I know what I'm doing. I know what I need. And I know I need you to get me what I want.
I can't believe how heartless you're being.
I'm not being heartless, I'm being realistic.
How? By forcing me to do this show and not allowing me time with my sister?
I know Sarah needs you, and I know you need to comfort her. But dropping this show is not going to help. You can't hold her hand 24 hours a day.
I realize that, but I want to make myself available to her, and I can't be in two places at the same time, Max.
One of the brightest spots in Sarah's life right now is your nomination for this award. She's convinced you're going to win, and she's going to be so proud of you when she sees you up there out singing and out dancing Spring in that opening number. She does not want you to miss out on this opportunity, I'm sure, and by babysitting her.
You know, it's words like babysitting and holding her hand that make me realize how insensitive you are to her.
You wait just 1 minute. You call me insensitive and heartless when you don't even trust me enough to tell me exactly what's going on.
I already told you, Max, that she is close to a nervous breakdown because she can't deal with this trauma. Now, I am not doing the show, and that is final. You can get angry at me. I don't care. In fact, you can threaten to throw me off the show for all I care. But I'm not doing the show, and there's nothing you can do to change my mind.
What about your contract?
Oh, damn it, Max. My sister's going through hell, and you're throwing my contract at me? That's really great. Well, sue me, why don't you? You want me to get my lawyer's number? I'll do that for you right now.
Megan. What's happening to us? Why are we screaming threats at each other?
Because you're putting the Daisy Awards in front of my sister's recovery, that's
Oh,
why.
that is a low blow.
Yeah, well, maybe it is. But right now, I want to do what's best for Sarah. And I just can't do the show right now, okay?
Okay, sure.
Okay. I'm going to go back to the hospital and see if Bo and Sarah are still there. See you later.
No, Viki, I can't let you go to the cops.
Don't you tell me what I can or cannot do. Your actions have jeopardized this whole family. Your lies and your deceit have cost us all nothing but pain and confusion. And the only way to straighten this whole mess out is to come forward with the truth.
And you will make a bigger mess. Think, damn it, Viki. You go to the cops. Cord and I are arrested for moving a body. And probably Renee and Bo will be arrested as accessories.
Why?
Well,
They didn't do anything.
because Cord and I knew what Asa was doing from the beginning. We didn't come forward then. We'll be considered accessories to the crime.
Just think of the scandal. Think what it'll do to Sarah. I mean, she's going through enough right now. The publicity, Viki, will destroy her.
Oh, come on. She's already been destroyed by this unbelievable fear of Austin. Good Lord, you have to tell her that Austin is dead.
Viki, she knows already. Cord told her.
She's willing to keep the secret. In fact, Viki, she prefers it.
She knows Austin is dead? Well, if she knows that, then she knows perfectly well he could not have come into Beau's house. Which means that she's hallucinating. Oh, my God, that poor girl.
Viki, Sarah needs our love and support. And she needs help working through these hallucinations she's having. Now, if she ever had to relive the horror of that rape to the court, to the cops, I mean, I can't imagine what damage it would do to her.
He's right, sweetheart.
Viki, darling, it's a very difficult decision. We want to do what's right and get out of these secrets. But right now is not a good time for Sarah. And quite frankly, my primary concern is about her health. Oh, you're right, I agree.
Well, I'm glad you agree with me.
Oh, no, I most certainly do not agree with you. I am so furious with you. This vortex of lies that you have created.
I did it to protect Sarah. Hell, I'd make a pact with the devil to help her.
Let's everybody settle down. All right? Maybe you're right. I mean, nobody likes the situation, but if it's best for Sarah, maybe we should go along with this for now. But that doesn't mean we're going to keep this a secret forever, Pa.
All right, okay. All right, I agree with Clint. We'll give Sarah some time to recover. When she's stronger and we feel she can handle it, then we will come forward with the truth.
I think that's a good plan, don't you, Asa?
We'll worry about that bridge when we cross it. By the way, I want to thank you both for understanding and agreeing to keep this to ourselves.
Oh, wait just 1 minute. I agreed to keep it a secret until Sarah is better. I have no intention of keeping it to myself.
You're out to get revenge, and I refuse to be any part of it.
Sounds to me like you're already a big part of it.
Austin, I allowed you to hide down here until you could get out of the country. I agreed to get you the money, but that is it. And I am not going to jump every time you snap your fingers. And you have just as much to hide as I do, so just don't push your luck.
Oh, okay. I get it. The woman's got limits. Hey, all right. A deal's a deal. You get me the money, I'll leave the country.
And you won't hurt anyone else?
You have my word on that. You just get me that money.
As I told you before, it'll probably take some time, all right?
Well, I don't think it's going to take all that much time. After all, you are living with one of the richest men in the county, aren't you?
You murdered his wife. Do you really think I'm going to go to him and ask for your money?
Who the hell else are you going to get it from?
I don't know.
Well, I think a smart, snappy little lady like you can figure it out, because after all, you already took a nice living baby, swapped it with a dead baby. Now you're using an innocent little child to worm your way right into Michael Grand's life. So I don't really think that you're going to have a problem coming up with a paltry sum of money. Now, Gabrielle, you listen to me, and you listen to me real good. You're going to do exactly what I tell you. You're going to get me that $50,000, and you're going to do it oh so nicely. Otherwise, I'm going to tell the whole world about you switching those two little babies. Do you understand? I'm beginning to think that you understand.
A CAT scan and let me know the results as soon as you get them. And check Mrs. Patterson's x-rays. Yeah, I want to know those too. Right. Okay, I'll be right here. Bye. Oh.
Busy, huh?
Busy. I got 3 emergencies and I'm still waiting for Sarah Gordon's blood result.
Well, you want me to come back a little later and then we can talk?
Are you kidding me? Miss a chance to be alone with my bride-to-be?
Oh, I love that. Oh, you know, a minute doesn't go by in the day when I'm not thinking about you, Larry.
Honey, I've been thinking about you all the time, too. I just hope you're not still mad at me.
At what?
Well, because I wouldn't let you work in the pediatric nursery. I hope you understand my feelings.
I know. You were just letting me know how you feel.
Well, I know how you feel, too. I mean, I know you want to work with the newborn kids. I just think it'd be wiser if you work with older kids in pediatrics. With your nursing experience and your warmth, you do wonders for them. It'd be great.
Well, you know, I've been giving it a lot of thought, Larry, and you're right. I think working in the nursery would probably cause a lot of pain.
Brenda, I really think you're doing the right thing. Honey, I love you, and I just want the best thing in the world for you.
I know.
So you're going to work here at Pediatrics?
Mm-mm. I'm going to leave the hospital altogether.
What? You're going to a different hospital?
No, I'm going to go work in Miriam Blue's clinic.
Wait a minute. Miriam Blue's clinic. This is the first time I've ever even heard you mention
Well,
her.
I had never even heard of it before either until I went over and Dan showed me around this afternoon, and it is incredible. But
this was Dan's suggestion?
yeah. And now what's wrong? That isn't good for me either or something?
Dr. Woolley. Sarah, I'm not leaving you when you're feeling like this.
Well, you don't have to spend every minute of every day with me.
I want to spend every minute of every day with you.
Honey, I just don't want you to have to drop everything just so you can sit here and hold my hand.
It's such a pretty little hand.
Well, you know what I mean. I know you have things to do, and I get nervous when I have people hovering all over me.
Well, you better get used to me hovering all over you. I'm not going anywhere until I find out what's wrong with you.
Nothing is wrong with me. I was upset and I fainted. It's that simple.
Larry's nurse told me that you've been admitted. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Really, I'm okay. Don't worry about
What
it.
happened to her?
Well, she blacked out. Larry ran some tests. We're waiting for the results.
No, I'm waiting for the results. You're going home.
No, I'm planted here.
Yes, so am I.
Oh, great. This is great. Just what I need. Stereo babysitters here.
Yeah, well, you can complain all you want, Sarah, but I'm telling you, you are at the top of my list right now. I've even decided to drop out of the Daisy Awards show so I can spend some time with you.
What?
I just told Max that I didn't want to be in the opening number so I could spend more free time with you.
Great. First Bo and now you. You guys, I can't stand this.
She has an aversion to hovering.
All right, look. I know the two of you think I've just gone around the bend.
No, we didn't say that.
Well, that's the way you're making me feel. Come on, I know you have things to do, so go on. Go do them. Please, honey, if you could just get a guard outside of the door for me, I'm going to be just fine.
Sarah, you don't need a guard.
I'll get one. I'll have one out there within an hour.
Thank you. And just go home and have some dinner, and I will call you the minute I hear anything, all right?
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
All right. I'll be right by the phone.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you. Well?
Hey, you're not getting rid of me that easily. I know you're bothered by something, and it's not just Austin.
Megan, I'm not.
Come on. Sarah, I'm not leaving until you tell me why you're so upset.
Hey, Kelly. Yeah, it's Max. Listen, looks like I'm going to be late again tonight. Megan just walked out on the award show. I may have to prepare to rework the whole opening number. Listen, you give Al a kiss for me, show him my picture so he remembers what it'll look like, and I'll see you later, okay? Thanks.
Max, I need to talk to you.
Oh, if it's about seeing Al, forget it.
But can't I just see him just for a little while?
Kelly, just put him down for a nap. I don't want you running away and disturbing him.
Look, I wouldn't dream of disturbing him. After all, I used to be the one that used to put him down for his nap and read him his favorite stories.
Are these real tears, or are we turning on the waterworks to find a way around me?
Why do you always think the worst of me?
Got a few hours?
Max, please. I miss my son. I miss holding him. I miss the way he makes me feel. Is that so impossible for you to understand?
Guess not, but this isn't about Al. What's got you upset?
As if you would really care if it was something else.
I do. Is that so surprising?
Yes, under the circumstances.
Well, I care. Why don't you tell me what's wrong?
Max, I thought I was going to have to keep this bottled up inside of me forever.
You want to go back to my office where we can talk in private?
No, it's okay. I'll be fine.
Are you sure? I mean, you look like your whole life is crumbling around you.
No, really, it's not. You know, my work with Michael is going fine. I'm enjoying it. And I'm actually learning to get along without Al. Sort of. And you've been so kind about letting me see him.
Then what's got you so upset?
The feeling that something is still missing from my life.
Like what?
Your friendship.
Really?
Max, so much has happened to rip us apart, and I know that I have contributed the main amount, but I just wish we could just forget everything that's happened. I just wish we could talk every once in a while.
We talk?
Yeah, we do about Al. You know, not everything in our past was bad. There were some good times, too. Maybe if we concentrate on them, we could try to be friends again.
Well, we can try. I mean, nothing else, at least for Al's sake.
Yes. He needs to feel that his mother and father aren't just two people vying for his attention.
I agree. Who knows? Maybe we'll, get together sometime, have a picnic.
Oh, that would be nice. I could fix the lunch, and then when Al curls up and goes to sleep, you and I could have a friendly, open conversation about anything and everything.
That sounds good to me. Why don't we do it?
Max, thank you for this talk. It makes me feel so much better that we can share things again and that I can, you know, come to you, and especially when I need help.
Wait a minute. What kind of help are we talking about here?
Oh, you know, just things that might come up.
And something's come up, right?
Well, yes, now that you mention it, something has. I need a loan. Look, I wouldn't ask this. It's just that it's very important. I do need the money.
Oh, boy, I wish I had $1 for every time you tried to manipulate me. I'd be a millionaire by now.
I'm not trying to manipulate.
Oh, no, we're friends now. Friends don't do that to friends, do they?
Max, please.
So, old pal of mine, you need some ready cash? What, Michael won't float you $2 until payday? Is that it? Why not? You in a little bit of trouble? You don't want to ask Michael for the cash because you don't want him to find out about it, huh?
I haven't done anything, and I'm not in any trouble.
Oh, you're in a lot of trouble. I can see how desperate you are. Now, come on, what'd you do? You break one of Michael's priceless artifacts, bribe your way out of his speeding tickets, maybe abscond with a few bucks from the till?
How can you be this cruel? I just poured my entire heart out to you.
Oh, you poured it out, all right, and I almost bought it. Boy, God, you know, a long time ago I told myself, never let my guard down around you, and there I go. I did it again. What a sucker.
Max, please.
Get out of here.
No! I don't want to argue anymore. Roger is Sarah's father. He has a right to know.
Mm-hmm. So, he'll tell Sarah's mother.
Oh.
She will tell her closest friend, and her friend will tell a friend, and so
Let's
on.
not get carried away.
That's exactly what's going to happen. I will be carted away. Bo, then Renee, and then
listen
Coy.
to me. Roger has been beside himself with worry about Sarah. If he doesn't know that Austin is dead, how can he possibly understand what's happening to her? How can he possibly help her get through this?
Vicky, can Roger be trusted with this information?
Yes, of course he can.
Well, then I agree with Vicky. I think Roger should be told.
Well, he did keep Megan a secret from you all these years.
Oh, that's uncalled for.
That's a fact.
Don't worry, I will explain it all to him.
Pa, he did that to protect Megan. There's no reason to think that he didn't want to protect Sarah.
All right. I think that we've settled this for the time being. Why don't we just relax a little bit, have a drink, have some supper? No, thank you. I'm going to go find Roger and tell him I think he should be told right away. Yes, of course.
Could I speak to you privately?
You two stay here. We'll give you your privacy. Excuse us.
What's the matter?
I didn't want them to know how I really feel.
About what?
About Roger.
About Roger? We all just agreed he should be told.
No, yes, but I didn't agree that you should be the one to tell him.
Why not?
Well, in the first place, this has nothing to do with Megan. And in the second place, I'm just worried that he's going to be pulling you back into his life with this little problem.
I do not believe you. I am worried about Sarah, and you're jealous?
I'm not jealous. I know Roger.
Yeah, well, so do I know Roger. I will assure you he will not take advantage of the situation and turn it to his own use. Besides, if I don't tell him, who will?
Me.
You? Sorry, darling. I don't see the two of you having a little heart-to-heart.
Why not? We're both fathers. I can imagine how I'd feel if something like this happened to Jessica. And besides, after everything that Sarah has done for me, I feel just as close to her as you do.
Well, I know you do. Honey, listen. Roger was devastated when he found out that Sarah was raped. Now, when he finds out Austin is dead and that Sarah is hallucinating, he's going to be even more upset.
Oh, I know he's going to be upset. I can handle any of his reactions, including his being angry because Asa kept it a secret.
His only concern is going to be for Sarah. Since I have already shared that concern, I really think I can be much more helpful.
Oh, that's exactly what I'm talking about, honey. This little distance that you're supposed to be keeping between the two of you gets smaller and smaller every time you run back to him with a little problem.
A little This is Sarah's problem. And the way he reacts to this news is going to affect Sarah. I am only worried about Sarah. Now, I'm going to go find Roger, and I'm going to tell him, and that's all. And I will see you later at home.
Come on, Sarah. What's bothering you?
Megan, I've had a lot of really frightening things happen to me lately. You know, and then that on top of Larry running all these tests just made me nervous, that's all. I'm sure I'm going to be fine.
Well, we'll both find out very soon.
What do you mean?
I'm not leaving until you get your test results.
Oh, come on, Megan. These tests could take ages.
Well, so what? What else do I have to do? I'm not doing the Daisy Awards show anymore. I've got plenty of time for you.
Look, I don't want you dropping out of that thing just because of me. Now I want you to go down to the studio and talk to Max, all right? Please beg him if you have to, but I want you back in that opening number.
Sarah, I care more about you than I do some silly song and dance routine.
Hey, did I ever tell you when you dropped out of college to become an actress, I was really proud of you?
You were? Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I really admired your determination and your willingness to just risk it all to, you know, to make it big. And you have. Now, you deserve to be in the spotlight, and I would feel just terrible if you didn't do this because of me.
Sarah, I can be in the show next year.
This year. Then I can watch and say, look, my big sister, look at her go. Come on. You're not going to let me down, are you?
Oh, it means that much to you.
It really does. Now, let's just knock off this babysitting routine, all right, and get back where you're supposed to be, okay? I'm going to be just fine.
Okay. But I'm going to come back and check on you.
Fine. See ya. Hey, Meg.
Yeah?
Belt out a verse or two for me, all right?
Sure thing, kiddo.
Oh, boy, I was afraid of that. All right, take the CAT scan results through Dr. Pressman and tell him I'll meet with him later. Yeah, thanks a lot. Well, if this contraption will stop ringing for a few minutes, maybe we can finish our conversation.
Well, I hope so, Larry, because I want to know why your face fell 3 inches as soon as I told you I was going to be working at Miriam Blue's clinic.
Honey, the clinic's got nothing to do with it. I mean, Miriam Blue's doing a great job running that clinic, and I'm sure that she could use your expertise. That's not the point. The point is we need you here at the hospital.
Larry, I am just a regular old nurse here. And you know what? I think I can really make a difference at this clinic. I do.
You can make a difference here. And you're not a regular old nurse. You're a damn fine nurse. And you've got a lot of experience here, and you've got a great working relationship with a lot of the doctors here.
Yeah, and I think I have a very special relationship with one very special doctor. And I think, is that it?
What?
You don't want me to go work someplace else because you'll miss me.
Yeah, I'll miss you. But that's not what I'm complaining about. No, it's a career, Brenda. Look, it won't be too long. You're going to be head nurse here, and not too far from there, you're going to be the director of nursing.
No, I am going to be your wife, and I am going to be the mother of our children, and that is going to be my career. And until then, I really want to do something that's meaningful to me.
Like work with newborns.
Why do you keep saying that, Larry?
Look, I'm worried that you're doing this out of some emotional need.
You know what I need to do? I need to help people. That's all, just like you. And I imagine that's why you became a doctor, isn't it?
Of course, but still,
What? Of course, but you think that I am going to freak out or something like that. I'm not going to. Now, I have given this a tremendous amount of thought, and it's what I should be doing. And the same as Dan. That's how he feels, too.
Is Dan working at this clinic?
Yeah.
Well, no wonder it was so easy for him to sell you on the idea.
No, he didn't have to sell me on anything. I went over there and I looked around the clinic and I loved it. I'm going to be happy there. It's exactly what I need to be doing and it's best for me. And that's what you want, right?
Yeah, I just...
Hey, come here. Everything is going to be fine.
Oh, yeah?
Don't get it.
I have to.
No.
Dr. Wallach. Okay, no, I'll be right there. Thanks a lot. Honey, I gotta go. Sir, Gordon's test results.
Okay, well, I'll walk out with you, okay?
Sure.
Max, wait.
Didn't expect you back so soon. You missed Sarah at the hospital?
No, actually, she's still there. Larry's doing some more tests. And, you were right.
About what?
I talked to Sarah about the awards, and she doesn't think it's a good idea for me to drop out of the show.
Mm-hmm.
That's it? Mm-hmm. You're not going to say I told you so?
Not yet.
You're also right about the fact that I didn't need to hold her hand, and that I have a contract, and that I had no right walking out on it.
I told you so.
Okay. Now that that's out of your system, can we talk about the number? Did you call Spring Sky already and tell her that she'd be doing it by herself?
Oh, boy. I had no intention of calling Spring Sky. As a matter of fact, I never got near the phone.
Why not?
I figured you'd change your mind. And now that you have, I got one thing to say to you.
Yeah?
Mwah. Welcome back.
So does that mean you're not angry at me?
For what?
For not being able to tell you what's going on with Sarah. It's not that I don't trust you.
I know. You made a promise. I'm sorry I came down so hard on you.
No. I'm the one that should be apologizing.
Why don't we just forget the whole thing, okay? In the meantime, we've got other things to think about, like the show we're going to put on.
Have you scheduled some more rehearsals?
No, but why don't you go with me? I'm going to go check out the space we're using for the ceremony.
Mm-hmm. This isn't just your way of getting me into a hotel room in the middle of the afternoon?
Gee, I never thought of that. Well, tell you what. Why don't we check out the ballroom, and we'll check out the dressing rooms. And afterwards, if we're in the mood, we'll go upstairs.
Now, just what kind of girl do you think I am?
I know what kind of girl you are. That's why I'm taking you with me to the hotel. Come on, let's blow this joint.
Are you feeling a little better now that the whole truth is out?
I don't know. Viki went over to talk to Roger. Clint beelined it out here to talk to Bo. I tell you, Renee, it's like the tip of the iceberg. More people that know about it, the less chance we have to keep Austin's death a secret.
I think Vicky's going to be able to convince Roger that he ought to be silent for a while, and Bo already knows everything. Don, we got to pull together and help one another, especially Sarah. She really needs support now. She's the one that suffered the most from all this.
Yeah, it sounds like she's in pretty bad shape.
Hopefully, Vicky and Roger can be able to calm her fears a little.
You know, I hope they will. Something will come out of this monster I've created.
Asa, you did what you thought was necessary to protect Sarah.
Oh, Renee, I can't wait till the police give up searching for Austin, and then it'll all be behind us.
Darling, it's going to be. We're going to have a big sigh of relief, and we're going to put our lives in order. Everything's going to be okay. I know it.
Hello, Asa.
How the hell did you get in here?
Nigel showed me in.
Remind me to fire him.
Asa,
I told Nigel that it was very important that I speak to you. In private. Do you mind, Renee?
You're not welcome under my roof, lady. And you don't dare give orders to my wife.
Darling, I don't think that she was ordering me around.
She's got something to say. She can say it in front of you.
No, it's all right. I have to look after supper anyway. Excuse me.
Well, now that we're alone, lady, don't freeze up. State your business.
I wouldn't come here if it weren't urgent. Asa, you're the only one who can help me.
What kind of trouble are you in now, and why would I help you?
Please, Asa, this isn't easy for me, but I need money and I need it now.
Why?
To free Tina from jail in Italy. Look, I know the authorities who arrested her. And I'm certain that I could get through to them again, and particularly with the sum of, say, $50,000, I'm sure they would release her. You see, that's the way things are done in Italy. Believe me, I'm sure it would work.
How dare you waste my valuable time telling me the biggest lie this side of the Rio Grande. Now, if you don't want to feel my boot kicking you out of here, I suggest one thing, lady. Tell me why you really came here.
All right, Asa, you're right. It is a lie. I just assumed you'd probably know about Tina's trouble, and I could use that as a cover. But I wasn't lying that I desperately needed this money.
To the tune of $50,000, right?
Yes.
I give you credit, lady. You got brass spurs to come waltzing in here asking me for money.
I wouldn't have come if it weren't important.
If it was a life and death wish, I would not give you a plug nickel. I just want to know how you had the gall to come in and think I would. You and your friend Michael almost send my son Bo to prison for life, and you lie on the stand and try to get him convicted of murder. How would you think I'd give you 20 cents, no less $50,000?
Oh, Asa, you will give me the money. I'm certain of that.
And what makes you so cocksure, lady?
Because what I know is worth even more than $50,000.
What?
Austin Buchanan's death. Now, don't you think that the least you can do is give me $50,000 to stop me from telling the whole disgusting story to the police? How about the old Mill Road? Oh, yes. Of course, do know the Mill Road, because that's where the grave is. Now, I could go into all the details, but why? You know, we'd only be wasting time. Why don't I stick to the most important ones? The gravesite, the fact the court helped you bury Austin. Shall I continue? No, I didn't think so. Why don't we go over your options one more time? 1, you give me the money and I keep quiet. 2, you don't give me the money and I go straight to the police. It's up to you, Asa. By the way, you've got 1 minute to make up your mind.
Sarah, how are you feeling?
You tell me.
The test results indicate you're in perfect health.
Which means that physically there's nothing wrong with me, right?
Right, I think it's safe to assume that the bout with hysteria was just sort of an isolated incident.
Why did I faint?
Sarah, your body's going through some changes right now.
What kind of changes?
Well, important changes, natural changes, which I think combined with the hysteria and caused you to faint.
Larry, you can just tell me.
Well, the test results indicate you're pregnant.
Oh, God.
Sarah, I know this is kind of personal, but...
No.
Have you and Bo...
No. Not for weeks. Not since Bo was arrested. Larry, if I'm pregnant, this baby is Austin's.
So what do you think?
Well, I think the ballroom was pretty magnificent. I think those dressing rooms were, well, let's put it this way. I'd have to leave the room to change my mind.
That's bad.
Yeah, I know that's bad, but you get my point?
Yeah, they were very small.
Yeah, so is there any other option?
Well, they gave me these keys. They said they open anything in the basement. The only door we haven't checked is that one there.
Do you know what's in there?
No, but who knows? It could be the perfect dressing room for the star of the 3rd annual Daisies. Hey! Hello? Hey, What are you doing in here?